September 11th, 2018. A day that started like any other. Air India Flight 101, a Boeing 777, prepared for takeoff. It soared through the skies, carrying hundreds of souls from Mumbai to Newark, a journey many had taken before. Passengers settled in, anticipating a smooth journey. Conversations filled the cabin, and laughter echoed softly. Little did they know, fate had other plans. The weather forecast had hinted at possible turbulence, but nothing out of the ordinary. This was no ordinary flight. This was a journey into the unknown. This was a fight for survival. The initial leg of the journey was uneventful. The hum of the engines provided a familiar lullaby, a comforting sound to frequent flyers. The plane cruised smoothly, cutting through the air with ease. But as the plane ventured further into its transatlantic journey, the skies grew dark. The once placid clouds morphed into ominous, swirling masses. The atmosphere shifted dramatically. The once placid clouds morphed into ominous, swirling masses. An eerie silence fell over the cabin, a precursor to the impending chaos. The first tremors of turbulence shook the aircraft. It was like a wild animal, bucking against an invisible force. Passengers gripped their armrests, their faces etched with worry. The turbulence was relentless. The fear was palpable. Passengers gripped their armrests, their faces etched with worry. The flight crew, seasoned veterans of the sky, knew this was no ordinary storm. This was a monster. They braced themselves for the battle ahead. The storm intensified with a vengeance, its fury unmatched. The airplane, a mere speck in the vast expanse, was tossed about like a leaf in a tornado, battling the relentless winds. The turbulence worsened, evolving into violent jolts that tested the aircraft's limits, pushing it to the brink. Fear gnawed at the edges of courage, as passengers clung to their seats, eyes wide with terror. Captain Rakesh Ogra, a man of steely nerves and decades of experience, took command with unwavering resolve. His voice, calm amidst the storm, reassured the anxious passengers, offering a glimmer of hope. But behind his composed facade, concern gnawed at him, a silent battle within. This was unlike any storm he'd encountered, a true test of his skills and endurance. The weather reports had underestimated the storm's ferocity, leaving them unprepared for its wrath. The radar flickered, a dance of menacing green and yellow, painting a grim picture of the situation, a harbinger of danger. The storm was their adversary, a formidable one, relentless in its pursuit. They were in its domain now, at the mercy of nature's fury. The storm raged on, visibility reduced to almost zero. The plane was enveloped in a blinding whiteout, a swirling vortex of wind and rain. The world outside the aircraft was a tempestuous abyss. Inside, tension crackled like static electricity. Then disaster struck. The instrument landing system, their electronic lifeline to the ground, malfunctioned. They were flying blind, their fate hanging by a thread. Every minute felt like an eternity. The crew sprang into action, their training kicking in like a reflex. They switched to backup systems, their voices calm and measured as they worked through emergency procedures. The situation was dire, but they refused to panic. They were warriors, fighting for the lives entrusted to them. Section 4. Fuel running low, a race against time. Time, once a constant, became their enemy. The pilots, seasoned and experienced, had never faced a situation quite like this. The storm, relentless in its fury, showed no signs of abating. It was as if nature itself was testing their resolve. The plane, battered and bruised, was running low on fuel. Each jolt and shudder reminded them of their dwindling reserves. Every passing second brought them closer to the brink. The pressure was mounting and the clock was merciless. Captain Ogra made a crucial decision. He knew that hesitation could mean disaster. They had to land, immediately. The safety of everyone on board depended on it. But with the ILS down, landing at their intended destination was impossible. The situation was becoming increasingly dire. They needed an alternative, a beacon of hope in the storm. The crew quickly scanned for viable options. The crew contacted air traffic control, their voices tight with urgency. Every word exchanged was critical. A glimmer of hope emerged. There was a chance, albeit slim, to make it through. John F. Kennedy International Airport, though battered by the storm, had a runway operational. It was their beacon in the darkness. It was a long shot, a desperate gamble, but it was their only chance. The fate of everyone on board hung in the balance. Section 5. A glimmer of hope in the storm. The atmosphere in the cockpit was electric, charged with tension. Every decision, every adjustment to the controls, carried the weight of hundreds of lives on board. Outside, the storm continued its relentless assault, testing their resolve and skills. Captain Ogra, his face etched with determination, maneuvered the plane through the treacherous skies. He relied on his years of experience, his instincts honed through countless hours of flight. He was their anchor in the storm, a beacon of hope. The first officer, Amitabh Singh, worked tirelessly alongside him, his eyes glued to the instruments. He calculated fuel reserves, monitored the weather radar, his mind racing with possibilities and contingencies. Section 6. Touchdown, a collective sigh of relief. The runway lights, a beacon of salvation, pierced through the driving rain. They were close, so close. Adrenaline surged through their veins, a potent cocktail of fear and determination. The Boeing 777, battered but not broken, touched down on the runway. The landing, though rough, was a victory against all odds. A collective sigh of relief swept through the cabin, followed by an eruption of applause. They had made it. Emergency vehicles, their lights flashing, rushed towards the plane as it taxied to the gate. The passengers disembarked, their faces pale but etched with relief. They were alive. Section 7. Lessons from the Sky. The emergency landing of Air India Flight 101 was a testament to human resilience, to the power of training and experience. It was a stark reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, hope can prevail. Captain Ogra and his crew, hailed as heroes, later recounted their harrowing experience with humility. They emphasized the importance of teamwork, of unwavering faith in their training, and the critical role of communication in overcoming such a crisis. The event served as a powerful reminder of the inherent risks associated with air travel. It highlighted the vital role of rigorous training, stringent safety protocols, and constant vigilance in ensuring passenger safety. Hey everyone, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of our new videos. Let's get started! Subscribing is super simple. Just click the red button below. All done? Awesome! And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and tell your friends. See you in the next one. Bye!